All right, well, good morning again. So I am not going through the whole presentation, but just for those of you who weren't here, my name is Katie Schopf, and I am a missionary appointee with Baptist Mid-Missions. That's my mission agency. And I'm headed for Vanderwagen, New Mexico. You have to keep zooming in on Google to get there. And I'll be working primarily with the Navajo tribe. So back in 2017, the Lord led me on my first mission trip there. And as he led me to keep going back each summer, he was working in my heart. And he led me to the point of surrendering to him to be a missionary there to Native Americans. So I am currently on deputation. I'm visiting churches for the Lord to lead as he wants and in his time to get supported. And when I'm at 100%, I'll move to New Mexico and start being a missionary there. So I guess I would like to just reshare with you my salvation testimony, because that's the most important thing that you can share with anyone. So when I was a little girl, I don't remember how old I was. I know it was before the age of 9 because I got baptized when I was 9. But you get saved before you're baptized. It's not part of baptism, okay? So when I was a little girl, I was sitting in church just like you guys are, and I was listening to my dad. He's a pastor, and he was preaching, and I don't know if I wasn't paying attention, but all of a sudden, a part of the sermon stuck out to me, and it was on heaven and on hell. And I realized for the first time I wasn't going to heaven, and I was going to be separated from God, and I didn't want that. You see, both of my parents are Christians. My mom got saved when she was 16. My dad got saved when he was 5. But just because they were Christians didn't make me a Christian. You have to believe in Jesus for yourself. And so sitting in that pew, I realized that on my own, I couldn't get to heaven. In the Bible, it says, "For all have sinned." That meant I had sinned as a little girl against God who had made me, who loved me. And it says in the Bible, for the wages of sin, or what we earned for our sins, is death. So I had sinned against God and I deserved death. But in the Bible, it says, whoever shall call upon the name of the Lord shall be saved. So right there in that pew, I called on God to save me. I put my trust in him to save me, and he did. So he led me through some pretty interesting things, happy things, sad things, but all on a good path to grow me to be more like him and to lead me to being a missionary with Native Americans. So I'd just like to let you guys know, up here at this table are some few artifacts from the Southwest. Some of these things are borrowed from missionaries who have been there for many years. So come take a look after the service. Just some things that I will be having in that culture. I also have prayer cards. I would ask that you pray. When you think of it, pray. It's a lot of traveling back and forth to churches right now, but also for God to open the hearts of Native Americans to the gospel. They desperately need him, just like as many people around the world do. And then also on the table, I have a sign-up sheet if you want to receive my prayer letters. I send them out once a month. And so it's kind of to keep track where I'm going, what I'm doing, and I'll keep doing this even when I go to New Mexico, so you can see what God is going to do, okay, through me. It's not me, but just as he has led me there, I know that he can use me too. So I think that's about it. And then there's also some pamphlets up here. We always need help during the summers for Bible camp. So we need counselors, we need people who would teach the Bible, who work with crafts, or throughout the year, we have work projects. One of the work projects we had a couple years back was replacing the roofs on the buildings. So this property that I will be on is about an 8-acre piece of land that only 2 people take care of. And they also do all the church ministries and outreach. So I will be going to help them with all of that. So it's always a help when people come and help us. So just some of the ways that you can help. So thank you for letting me come today. Please be in prayer that God would do an amazing work on the Navajo Nation. So thank you.